Hi, Dr. Ruth Anderson here with Enlighten World Network. I'm so excited to bring Rachel Otto to you today. She is going to be hosting a very special day for us on 2/22/22. Rachel, thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you so much, Ruth, for hosting this event, for all of the work that you do with Enlighten World Network, and for being a true divine being that you are.
Oh, oh, thank you. So, Rachel, tell me, you reached out to me and you said, I have got this burning desire to present a day, a whole day celebrating, and I'm getting goosebumps as I'm saying, that's fun. Celebrating 2/22/22. What is the impetus behind this day that you want to provide?
I have to be very honest. This vision, this dream came to me in 2020, right in the middle of the pandemic, or at the beginning, I should say. And I understood at that time that the pandemic was a gift from our universal source or God or whatever it is that you believe in, that this was a gift to humanity of a wake up call. And it's an opportunity for the entire world to stop and go within and to really look deep inside our hearts. And we were forced, literally, to go inside. We were forced to separate and we were forced to slow down. And during this time, the number 22222 kept popping up over and over again. And I'm not the biggest numerologist. I understand it. And I do understand master numbers and things. But this just kept coming up over and over again. And so I would sit in my silent meditation and ask, what does this mean? What does this mean? And then about a year ago, I saw this, what we would call the web of life, or a streaming consciousness of the entire universe. And it showed how, as they told the story in like the Mayan calendars and different indigenous religions, that the world's errors were changing, that our foundations were shifting, and that we were creating this new kingdom of God, that we were creating the new love of the planet, and that we have did our 20,000 years of penance. We suffered, we experienced, we felt joy, we felt pain. We were prisoners, we were raped, we were molested, we were loved, we had children, we created cities, and we destroyed them. 20,000 years of the history on this planet is so phenomenal, but it's all been fear controlled. And that was what we're supposed to learn. That was part of free will. That was part of the process of being human. And Source showed me, actually it was Archangel Michael and Gabriel, that we have come to the end of pain. We have come to the end of understanding this lesson on this planet at this time. And now we get to enter into what we call the fifth dimension, what we call the new age of love, the age of Aquarius. There's all kinds of names for it. And in order for us to enter into this, we have to let go of the old. So last year, as much fun as it was, not really, it was really about transmutation, about releasing fear, about letting fear process itself out. I think every one of our viewers can identify with something within their lives that drastically changed, or it may not have been a fire so much as it was for you in your house, Ruth, losing different things, finding out that objects are important, but they mean nothing in the grand scheme of things. Yep. And experiencing all kinds of shifting. I mean, we're seeing it all over in the world. The Me Too movement, Black Lives Matters, this understanding of a judgment-free living. So I asked Spirit, okay, we're going through all of the yuckiness of 20,000 years in a couple of years here, and we're transmuting it, and this isn't any fun. And it's it's very energetically pulling us down. What can we look forward to? And the universe said, well, by 2222, this date, divine love will be the official ruler of the universe. Fear will no longer be in charge. And I said, seriously? They said, now, of course, your planet, everything doesn't really follow its own time because you have free will. And, it's going to take a few more moments for the whole planet to explode out with it, because just as Jesus Christ taught us, it starts with the love within ourselves. And Mary Magdalene and all these beautiful ascended masters and guides that we had already explained to us that we have to connect in ourselves, and then it connects to the whole. But this day, this 222 day, is the moment in history that we are going to celebrate now, that love, divine love, is now the foundation of the matrix of life, is now the ruler of what our future is. And as I have been known to say, we are no longer going to live in that Mad Max world. We are no longer going to live in that Terminator, end of the world, computers destroy us. In fact, it is a merging of technology. It is a merging of us understanding that we are creators, not workers. It is a self-love like we have never, ever experienced before. And it's for every single soul, plant, animal being on this planet. It will be the greatest moment in history that will go unnoticed until we look back. And it just so happens that we were already given this information, that this is one of the moments in this fabulous life that we live, that love, that you, in your heart, you really have all of the control that we've always had. It is just now as though the universe and the world and all of our ascended masters and angels and source and everything is going to say, all right, humans, move forward. And so I was grateful that we were able to gather some of the best healers, psychics, sound healers, numerologists on this planet. I mean, I'm just over the top excited about the people that are participating tomorrow, because they understood immediately what this was about, and I didn't even have to explain it. Because again, we are all connected with this golden cord. We are all connected to this web of life. And this is I'm not going to say our first step, but this is a monumental shift. This is what we keep talking about as we stepped into our higher selves, as we step into an unconditional love of unlimited possibilities of everything. I am in such awe of what is coming for us that it's just a small moment for us to celebrate our free will, for us to celebrate our human experience, and for us to celebrate us, the individual. You who are listening and watching right now, you are the co-creator in this plane. You get to build an amazing future of whatever you can dream of. It's we've been wrapped up in politics and in hate and in anger so much in our hearts that it's just worn so many of us down. And so in this moment, we ask to forgive and let go of that weight. That you no longer have to carry the anger of the grievances of what happened in the past. Because we are going to use God's unlimited love, this divine love, to forgive it, to release it, and not to be angry anymore. Because when you, as the individual, forgive all of this anger on this planet and actually experience the divineness of what you are, the whole world changes because your perspective changes. So yes, I am really excited about this day because I have been waiting for it. I used to think that it was 2012. That was the big day, that the planets aligned. And then there was we've had so many big eclipses and astrological signs and Lions Gates. And you know what? They're going to keep coming. We're going to have more. We're going to have more lunar eclipses. We're going to have more solar eclipses and more expansions. But this small moment in time, this blip, when we look across the universe, will be this big blip of powerful love of the self. It's time to get that solar plex, that third chakra, really warmed up. And so we have guest speakers like Sharon Carne. Her friends, her tools that she's bringing are already buzzing and are already talking to us. Joan of Angels is going to channel in some angelic messages that she has been building up. All of the angels here in her heart sanctuary are ready to explode out and spread the light of love. We have a new speaker, Yvette Kinchen, who is coming in from Mandeville, and she is supporting that Louisiana love. And she has some stories to tell us on how to live in divine love. Because it's one thing to say, let love rule. But what does that mean? And how can we live our daily lives allowing love to rule? And the thing with Yvette that I adore the most is all of the crazy suffering and awkwardness that's happened to her, the unfortunate accidental death of her brother, and how she's been able to forgive and walk through this, and her amazing family that she has, and the support that she does for other things. It's just really to show you that we are not perfect beings on this planet, but we are perfect beings outside of this planet. And our soul is perfect when we allow it to just be, but instead we doubt ourselves and we listen to other people's judgments. So this is really a fantastic time for us to come together. Here's some new speakers. Oh, Terry Angel's going to be with us. Oh, I just love her. She has just got this joy. And when we connect into our guard spark, we become like Terry Angel. We all become this joyous being. Michele is going to come in and give us the numerology about it. And she's going to take us deeper into what I would call the earth knowledge. When we look at numerology, it really talks about how to walk with it on earth. And that's what this is about. This is our earth walk. This is our earth journey. And so Michele's really going to help us analyze and see how that works with the earth numbers. Oh,
Miss
and
Michele, Michele Landers.
Michelle
Michele.
Landers, yes, and I guess I get so excited with all the guests that are going to be on tomorrow.
No,
I
not tomorrow.
or excuse me, Tuesday,
22nd.
22nd. Yes,
And
yes,
Sharmee Divan is
and
going to be joining us from India.
from India, and we're getting messages from Miss Julia.
Grief is in Tokyo. Well, she's in Nagano, actually.
So again, this isn't anything small. This is the world accepting divine love as the the basis of how we think.
Yes, and let me add, Keira Lani will be with us, also bringing in divine love and nature. That's okay. I'm sorry, and then Montserrat is going to be angelic messages of divine love.
Yes, I think is that everybody? Did we list all of them?
Nope. And then there's also, you're going to be doing something with Spirituality Gone Wild, the divine dance.
Yes. And in the evening on Spirituality Gone Wild, we'll be working with Josie Hernand, and she channels Archangel Gabriel. So Gabriel has some song for us, and her son-in-law, Bhakti, which with a name like Bhakti, you know it's just joy. So Bhakti will be performing as well as raising this vibration of love with Brian. And we're really going to give everybody this special moment, but it's special because it's you who make it special. It's in your space, in your time. The other reason why we're doing it all day long is because, well, the 3D world still rules us. So there is enough shows in different times that you can log on at any time during the day. And these are recorded so you could go back and feel that joy and get the lessons, because there are new lessons, I'm being told by the guides, that are going to come out, that we are making our new I don't want to say fables, but our new storylines, our new perspectives to talk about, to kind of update everything. As a child, I understood the mustard seed story, but maybe today it doesn't translate quite as easily. So the angels are going to give us some more current way to understand love, but with modern technology and what it is that exists now.
Perfect. So, friends, February 22nd, which is Tuesday, we are starting here at Enlighten World Network at 8 in the morning Eastern time. And we have back-to-back programming until 11 o'clock at night Eastern time. So we're so excited about this entire day. Rachel, thank you for bringing this to us. Rachel's hosting each and every show. Almost. There's a couple that Terry Angel is going to be hosting, but I'm so excited about the day. And Rachel, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ruth Anderson, for allowing us to use your space, your formats, so that we can reach out to the whole world. Because again, dear listener, this is for you.
Excellent. Well, Rachel, thank you for this. And with that, we're going to say goodbye, friends. We'll see you soon. Stay tuned to Enlighten World Network.